Okay, so we have discussed lists, so now let's have a look at dictionaries. So basically, what is a dictionary? As I explained before, you have key value pairs and you use keys to find something in a dictionary, and then you can check the value. So here we have an example of a dictionary of something like this, where we have ice cream prices. So basically, to each name of an ice cream, there is a value assigned, and this value is the price of this taste of ice cream. Uh, what is important with dictionaries? For There can be only one key in specific key in a dictionary. So if I try to add another vanilla key here and add some other price here, Python will actually accept this, but what Python will do in the background, it will just keep in mind, it will just remember the last possible key value pair. So it will forget this thing. How can we see it? Well, to understand that this actually happens, we first have to see how we can access things in dictionaries and so on. So we will go back to this in a minute. But thing you should keep in mind is that in dictionary you have unique keys. You cannot have two keys which are exactly the same, because dictionaries, imagine you have a normal dictionary and you have two keys like which stand for different values. Then this dictionary doesn't tell you what this key is stands for. Okay, so let's run this code, and we will go back to this key pair uniqueness in a minute. So one thing you can do with dictionaries, you can actually get the same result using a code like this, which is much more readable. So you can basically in Python you can split dictionary definition into separate lines, and it will still work. And as you can see, it's much easier to check price of each how each price was assigned to each ice cream taste when you use a code like this. So we recommend this obviously, and now is the first thing which will help us see how dictionaries actually work if you try to put not unique keys here. As you can see right now, if I run the len function, so the count function, how many elements there are function on the dictionary, I get the value 3. So yeah, this is true. We have 3 key value pairs here in this dictionary. So this should be correct. Now let's check what will happen if I try to input another vanilla ice cream here with different value. If I run this cell here, I still get that the len of this dictionary is 3. So what happened is Python used just one key value pair from these two. And to understand which one was used, we have to learn how we can access something, some elements of a dictionary, and we can do it in a very straightforward manner. Basically, we can write the dictionary name, then use a method on this dictionary, which is called get, and allows us to get a value for specific key in the dictionary. So how it works, if I, for instance, input strawberry, I should get the value assigned to strawberry. So this allows us to check what is the value assigned to a specific key. Okay, so let's check what happened with the key vanilla. As you can see, Python returns the value assigned to the last key, which was last key value pair, which was stated here in the dictionary definition. So what happens in the background is that Python remembers only the last key value pair, which was defined here when we were creating a dictionary. So Python forgot this one, and it never ended up in a dictionary. So here you can see that we have 3 elements, and these 3 elements are only these ones because Python kind of skipped over this one. Why he did so? Well, he did so because you have to have unique key value pairs in a dictionary. Okay, so what else can we tell about dictionaries? Of course, this is a specific type of data in Python. You can check how Python denotes dictionaries using type function, and as you can see, it's shortened for dictionary, DICT. And also, one thing you should know is that key value pairs don't have to be of the same type. So for instance, here I can have different keys. For instance, username is a string, but age is an integer, interest is a list, and private info is a dictionary again. So we can have a dictionary where key value pairs have different types. One thing you should remember is that not all of the data types can be keys. There is a reason behind this. I don't want to go into much detail, but the reason is we want the keys to be unique and to be explicit and always the same. So if we try to use something like list as a key in a dictionary, then there is a problem, because as you have seen already, lists are mutable. So we can change elements of a list. So imagine what happens if we assign that this list is a key for this value, and then at some point we change the element of this list. Then this key is not like this key changed. It shouldn't happen in a dictionary. The key should be always the same. When we want to check something to this key, then this key should have a reserved state. So we don't want this behavior. Think about what would happen if you have 2 different lists, but at some point we change this list so that it's exactly the same as this one. Then we don't have unique key value pairs. That's again a problem. That's why you cannot use lists as keys in a dictionary, and in general, any mutable data types would cause a problem in dictionaries. So don't try to use them. Okay, so this is an overview what dictionary is and how we can create them. And in the next video, we will talk in a little bit more detail about how we can access things in a dictionary. So thank you for your attention, and see you there.